seconds left in the third quarter.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Left side Pierce with 4 seconds on the clock and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
First one falls for. Wizards making a switch here. Pierce hits 2. Here's Lillard. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Wizards lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Trailblazers trail by 11. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Terrell Wright is out there with Robinson. And it's Kaman in at the 5 down low.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Here's James. It's tipped. Wright dishes to Lillard. Back to Wright. Takes the 3. Portland moving the ball around. And Lillard kicks to Robinson. Lillard outside. Back to Robinson. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Wall comes in for Andre Miller. Portland also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Chris Kaman. And LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Thomas Robinson.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And he gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Wall passes to Gortat. There's the dish to James. Gortat inside. Lopez covering. And that one's good by Gortat.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Wall against Lillard. He kicks to Matthews. Pass to Lopez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Lopez, he has 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Beal. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Here's Aldridge. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. James right side. And they double up James. He dishes it to Gortat. And he finishes nicely on the way. Gortat's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Passes it to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard from deep. And James pulls it down.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Beal dishes to Nene. Wall passes to James. And they double up James. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And marching Gortat again.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Taken away by Nene. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. James wide open. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Here's James. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lillard attacking. Here's Matthews. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Matthews has got 19 points. Washington leading now by 12. Here's Wall, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Lopez, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. For Washington, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Wright.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's James. The shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups around the league. The one that I have my eye on is definitely the Miami Heat matchup.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Right against Nene. Kicks it to Lillard. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back to James. Puts it up. Second chance shot, and it's Gortat getting it to go. And the Wizards lead by 13.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. We knew going in that he'd have the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
And Lillard gets double teamed. It's tipped. Gortat with the steal. Here's James. Now that's how to finish the break. Go down with it.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. The turnaround Jay, and James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that one is hammered home.
Well, they play terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Inside, Gortat with the steal. Lillard against Wall. On the wing, James. 14 feet away. Wall passes to James. And they double up James. Back to Wall. Clock is at 3. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 17. And Wright, here we go. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Wright's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Beal. Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. James outside. And they double up James. Outside, Wall. Beal against Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Wall dishes to James. No luck.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The open shot, right. That one's good from the corner.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Right against James. And they double up James. Nene, the pass to James. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out. What an excellent performance from the field for him.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Wizards leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, going through the motions as it appears. It'll be a nice win here for the Wizards.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Well, I think they're very motivated to come in tonight and win after losing the first game against them this season.
Without question. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept, and it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for James. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing boards.
To the inside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. James has got 55.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And that one's good. Right.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws, good for James.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and polish it off.
Now McCollum dishes it to Kaman. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that.
Good job at the line.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake. As you can see with my stats.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you.